This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Raging Cajuns will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on first down TFL, second down TFL. Now you set up third and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Howard. Sets up the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. Surging forward on the sneak. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Gives it on the option. Oh, better look out. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Makes his man miss. Shakes off the defender. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Goes to the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football and get the big stop on 4th down.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's He's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Rushes on him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Barnett. Turning on the Jets. And no, he loses the ball after the huge gain.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
They'll give it to the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a design run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Finds his man. It's Robertson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Raging Cajuns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Run for it on 3rd and short. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. looking to fire. With the catch, it's Sampson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The give to the single back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
Wide open spaces. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense has failed on its previous 2 fourth-down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Running behind that left side. Finds a little space. Turning it on. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to get...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Powers through. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Sampson. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He might want another play. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cajuns. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Into the secondary on the right. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Howard. Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Touchdown, Owls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Rice, 24, Louisiana, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Lost one deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. Handoff to the lone back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Steps away to find some room. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gives it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. On the option. Runs through the tackle. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the globe for a long time. They're up by 34 over Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. Oh, a lot of space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. It's a reverse. Sweet cut there. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Bulldozes his way through. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Makes the catch, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Rice, 34, Louisiana.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. This head coach will try again to get the 0 out of the fourth down column. He's 0 for 4 today. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Bringing the heat. The sure hands, it's Sampson. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have